Welcome back. The medical device maker Nevro is having a tough year, to say the least. Down about 40% year to date. The Najarians, though, are spotting unusual activity in that stock. John, tell us about it.
All right, Judge. Yes, unusual activity in this medical device. It's for maintenance of pain, in particular from the spine. These guys sold off hard. Stevie Cohen's company, Point72, was adding to it in their last statement. Is that the reason we're seeing such activity in here today, Judge? They were buying February 45 calls. They bought a lot of those. They sold the 55 calls against that. That's a vertical call spread. And then they sold puts. That's a three-way spread that is very bullish. And if these guys are right, this thing should be moving up through 45 towards 50 in February. I bought the calls. I'll probably be in them at least a month.
Sure. Just to be clear,
and
too,
we know that he might not still be in.
No, and also saying,
right.
Just to be clear, you're saying they as a generic. You're not saying
right.
they as in
I'm not saying
Stephen
they as in
Cohen's
Stevie.
firm.
I'm saying they, whoever they are.
Yeah, I got you. Just want to make sure everybody understood that. Pete, what do you have?
Got a quick one for you. Actually, I got two, but the first one is Acadia Healthcare, Scott. Now, this one's pretty interesting to me because this stock has been absolutely beaten, as you can see by this chart, but it's down near this level where it started out the year. So somebody's at least betting on the idea that maybe we're going to get a little bit of a bounce here in the next 2 to 3 weeks because they're going out to December and they're buying the 35 strike calls, paying about $1.45 for these calls. Wow, that's even more than when I started out. These things are pushing up towards 10,000. Pretty aggressive buying there. One very large print, by the way. So I like that one. I'll be in there for the next 2 to 3 weeks at least. I like these calls. I bought along with them. And I got one more for you, and it's a follow-up from yesterday.
Sure.
Yesterday we talked about Microsoft. We talked about just a couple weeks out into the future, they were buying some calls at Microsoft. Well, today they're buying the calls that actually expire on Friday. So the 110 calls, they're expiring on Friday. You can see what kind of activity we're getting. Nice to see this volume coming in. And again, this is one of those names we talked about yesterday. It came back, but really not as much as the rest of the big tech names did. So it's interesting to see, can it start to be moving and actually pull the rest of tech with it? We'll be watching these calls close. I'm in those as well.